Hello, hello, hello. How are we looking? That looks alright to me. Let me know, am I coming through? Any audio delay? It looks good on my end. New Zealand clasher? Nice! You know, I am part Kiwi. Fun fact for you all out there. For those who don't know what Kiwi is, that's New Zealand. Hi Ripple, how are you? Or Repal, sorry. Good to see you, Yavi. Yavi, can you not, DM me, 3 minutes before a stream? You know, when I'm focusing on getting the stream. Can you DM me in, the 85,000 hours before the stream? Did KLAUS love the Anime King? Am I meant to know that? Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Nice! Welcome to the stream. Hey, Hook, hey, Ramos. Or Joshua, I should say, from Philippines. Nice. Look at that. We've already got a bunch of different countries. There were 2 messages whilst this stream was in this, in the lead up to the stream. One was just someone saying balls. The other one was want to see some Fireball and Legends. Which I get. Hopefully, Stars is meant to go live any second now. It's so much better when I'm pushing, because when Stars gets me into the clan, they're not going to kick me out, because I'm higher than most of them. Go live, Stars. Apparently not. Chat, if you want to know what Legends League is all about, I actually got a defense today. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Who did I get a defense from? Where are you? Here you are. Someone who reset 90th in the world and is gonna go backwards today. OP Stars, facts. Hello, I'm from Iraq. Good to see you. Look at that, another new country. Oh, I did not see the message that got redacted. I am so sorry. The bot's pretty brutal in this. Oh my god. This is the problem with being in the push clans when Stars is doing the live attacks. I will do some hardcore commentary, but I'm gonna catch up with everyone. For the moment. This is the problem. Stars is going to be 48th in the clan, and I'm going to have to keep scrolling all the way down, whereas normally in the past, I just stream in a clan with only him, right? And it's much easier, because he's number 1 in the clan generally. Me too from... Oh, I've got auto dark mode. I've got auto dark mode on my PC, so that flag that you've posted, Carl... it's inverted. I think it's the Philippines, but don't hold me to that. Huge since Hook to Clash. Nice. Yeah, I haven't posted on Hook to Clash in ages. Fun fact, Hook to Clash got removed from the creator program. So I don't have access to the Discord server that's used for the creator program anymore. I got booted, which is sad because I was still the tier 2 creator, and they just booted me without letting me know, but, fair enough, I can't blame them. I just would have loved some notice. Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you, champ? Channel 16 base link? I mean, what base link works? So for those of you who are subscribed to the channel, you'll know that earlier today, or yesterday for some of you, but earlier today we posted a video on win trading, and what I love about all these divisive topics is you get some of the funniest comments. But there was a lot of funny comments today, but none of them compared to... What was it? No, well, someone was like, noobs can 3-star currently. Why are you doing attack videos? Do a base video. I'm like, so you're aware noobs can 3-star, but you're not aware enough to know that the reason we're not doing as many base videos is cause noobs are 3-star, and how can I put a base video out if no one can defend? Do you not... I don't understand how people don't see the irony in that. It's like, everyone can 3-star, so give me a base. I'm like, yeah, but everyone can 3-star, so how can I give you a base? And they're like, oh. Huge fan since Hook to Clash. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I would love to still post on Hook to Clash, but that channel was never growing as quickly as I wanted it to, sadly. Oh, that's not stars. That is stars. Offense is way too strong. Yeah, it's a pretty brutal season. I'm good. Glad to hear, champ. Glad to hear. Alright, I'll catch up with most of you and then we'll start properly casting some of these hits. Because I am curious to see some of the bases stars runs into. Particularly the ones with all the wizard towers in the center. You can definitely see why you run the spiky ball on the king in this attack strategy. Because it's just, you can take down a whole bunch of defenses. Particularly wizard towers will get taken down by the spiky ball. Only one star base link. Okay, now I know you're being funny. Yeah, Philippines? Nice. I got it right, thank God. That would have been awkward. But yeah, to any of you in the chat, I'm sure some of you would have put your comments on the video, but did you guys enjoy the win trading video that we posted earlier today? Yeah, he's running the magic mirror, makes sense. I'm using one of your 10 or 13. Works pretty well. Nice! Glad to hear that, William. Glad to hear that. A lot of the low town hall bases get hate. Well, all the base links we get hate, but a lot of the low ones get hate. I'm like, Town Hall 16's easy, right, guys? Do you know how much easy the other town halls are? Town Hall 16's not the easiest town hall in the game. Which is saying something. I don't collect skins, Carl. I'm not big on skins, so I don't buy any of the skins ever because, like, it's just, they're expensive. $15, and the gold pass is not $15. I think it went up in price, but, you know, the event pass is $8, and that's $15. And to be honest, I think the pictures of the anime skins look so much better than the actual skin. Like, look on the left. It looks awesome, and then in the game, it doesn't look that good. Oh my god, I don't have a creator code. To be fair, I don't buy items in-game. I buy them on the Supercell store, because you get some nice discounts. This base is super popular at the moment. I've hit it already twice today. And by today, I mean in the 6 attacks I've done today. Lol, spiky ball. Hi, Lex. You said hi, Lex? Wait, where's Lex? I don't see Lex in the chat. Or am I Lex? What's one new thing you hope comes in the new update? Well, I can only say so much. I'm just gonna pretend as if I don't know what's coming next month. Let's just do it like that, because obviously I can't give too much away. What would I like to see next month? If I had to rate, like, the top couple of things... New defense levels won't be enough. It's really hard, guys, because one of the ones I would have said in this may or may not be coming. So I don't want to say it. So if you put me in an awkward perspective here. Why do your medals cost so much compared to mine? Different currencies. The Australian dollar must be weaker than your dollar. I don't know if you're Euro or American. Those are two of the ones that are definitely stronger. What change do you want to see the most? Like, I want to see hard mode used more. So I get it's kind of, they're testing it out, but I want to see hard mode used in Legends League. I want to see hard mode used in clan wars, because there's so many more clans warring than there were before, because you have to war to get the ores, right? Like, a year ago, I would never war. I didn't do wars for about 3 or 4 years, because I didn't need the loot, and I didn't really care to waste my time. I would have rather done friendly wars, right? So, because there's so many more clans spinning, give a hard mode option. And you can only match against other clans in hard mode, and you don't get extra ores for it. But I know my clan, we might... Oh, well, this isn't my clan. But a lot of the clans that are getting double perfects every war, they would certainly switch to hard mode because they'd be less likely to draw, right? So I'd love to see hard mode more. Can you zoom out on the base? I want to copy bases. Fair enough. I mean, I'll zoom out at the start. All right, this is the last attack. Spam all the questions in, and then we're going to start doing some proper casting. I am the replay guy from Star's video. Can you tell him? Oh, you're the replay guy. Are you the guy that posts on every video? I want to get day 100 of asking Stars to blah, blah, blah. I think no equipment in Legends. No equipment. Do you mean no epic equipment or no equipment? I think it'd be very hard to triple without a Warden ability, without a Queen ability. Well, you'd still have the Queen ability, to be fair. Because there's the health recovery that comes with that. But no invisibility. I like that idea for war. Yeah, there's definitely enough clans warring at the moment. And, like, that still gives people who want to play on normal mode the option. That's fine. Legends League should absolutely be hard mode. If I understand not giving it to the people at 5k because they're not even 2-starring in this meta. But definitely it should be given to 5,500 plus. CSA Esports. CSA Esports, I get it's a joke right now and people hate it, but that's something I'd be more optimistic on. Because it's just the first iteration of hard mode. They will definitely make hard mode harder. Hook to give us a good attack strategy with only one dark boost. Okay, drop the super barbs in this army. Bring a baby drag instead to funnel. There you go. Done. Tomorrow will be the last day of Legends League. Yes. Yeah, that sounds spot on, Douglas. Wait, Douglas, can I got a feeling based on the second name, I assume you're Toon. If so, welcome to the stream, man. How can I be like you as an OP player? Kazi, I don't know. I can't help you with that. I am not an OP player. But Fireball for the win. Okay, let's actually cast. Let's do what I'm meant to be able to do. Stars uses quad clone with the event troops. So we're going to see him on an anti-2-star base here. Double Rage Tower. And look at how many defenses are in the Rage Towers. But thankfully, the Broom Witch has 1,000,000 hit points. And we'll see them tear through these Rage Towers. If you guys have subscribed to Stars, you know that all the videos he's posting at the moment with this event troop are Swag Royal Champion. So you're going to see today, he is not going to be using the Royal Champion to take down defenses on the base. He will use her for cleanup to speed up the attack, but for nothing else. The spiky ball went inside the center of the base there and got a wizard tower. That is insane. And then we're bringing the Stone Slammer. No need to bring the blimp with this army because you don't have a rage with it, right? So no matter what you have in that blimp, it's likely not going to take down the town hall and therefore be kind of wasted. So just bring the Stone Slammer and get some value like that. Look at these witch spirits. They are so strong. We've got the clones on the outside of the base. So Stars deploys most of the Broom Witches on a couple of tiles, and then he saves 3 or 4 Broom Witches, places one of them and a clone spell on the top to clear out the outside of the base. And essentially, even if his main push dies in the center on the Town Hall poison, he will have the flanking Broom Witches finish off the base. And look at that, the Stone Slammer is alive. He pops the Royal Champion ability. He's essentially using the Hogs and the Haste Vial for cleanup, and you're going to see that in every attack in this live stream and or video. This base is crushed in 1 minute and 40 seconds, and we all know he could probably do this in a minute if he used the Royal Champion. There you go. This army is cheating. I mean, it's not, but I get you get the premise. Fireball all the way. Facts. Fireball is goated. 128 3-stars in a row. Chat, if you told me a year ago that I would get 128 3-stars in a row in Legends League, I would laugh at you. I was barely getting 3 or 4 triples in a row last year. That meta was hard. After Stars deploys RC, he'll force quit. Yeah, probably. But thankfully the cleanup's kind of quick. I know he's already hit this base, but it's quite a popular one. This is a very popular base that you see in Legends League at the moment. I've hit it multiple times today, and this is the second time Stars has hit it this stream. So let's do some proper commentary here and see how Stars takes it down. Now, one thing that you'll see Stars is quite frequently doing with his Sui is he's prioritizing the defensive heroes over the Wizard Towers. Now, this might surprise you, but really, the Wizard Towers aren't what stop you tripling with this attack strategy. The only thing that can really stop you tripling is a defensive CC that messes you up, and the defensive heroes. If your defensive heroes live and take down a lot of Broom Witches, you've got like a 5% chance of defending, which is much better than the actual chance you have of defending. Worth noting there, that was a deeply embedded Wizard Tower in the base, and the way Stars took it down was with one Broom Witch and a clone. He's literally just using 3 spell space to ensure he gets that Wizard Tower down, because he knows he doesn't need the spells for the rest of the attack. He doesn't need the Royal Champion either. Nice freeze on the Town Hall. You can see the 2 clones. In fact, I think he used 2 clones on the top side, so the 4 clone witches taking down the back end of the base, and it's the same as the Root Riders with like the Overgrowth. The last defense you want to go down is the Town Hall, because it minimalizes the poison effect, because whilst your troops are stuck in the Town Hall poison, there's no other defenses on the base to put damage on your Broom Witches. So perfectly done from Stars here. The Royal Champion is for cleanup, and this has been taken down in a minute and probably 50 seconds. Poor placement on his cleanup troops there, so we'll have to sit and watch for a second here. But this army, I mean, it's ridiculously strong, right? And there's almost no way you can fail with it if you just use 5% of your brain. Viking attack? What does that mean? Who do you think will win last chance qualifier? Oh, you're going to have to remind me all the teams that are in it. I would love to see Tribe, because I love Rakires. But they have not been that good this year. To be fair, I don't think speed is as much Tribe's thing. They're much better in a lower hit rate meta. LP is back. Yeah, I saw this Lekka Bazig account, and I did remember that was LP, but surely it's not anymore. Alright, I'm going to catch up with chat. Go live, Stars. He's probably donating. I'm going to catch up with chat now. No equipment and Legends better. I appreciate these lives. Will you do these after the event, troops? When Stars does the Sui... You mean Zap Lalo? I mean... Yeah, I'm curious to see if Stars does use the mirror with Zap Lalo. I personally wouldn't use the mirror with Zap Lalo, because you don't have any invis spells with the army, right? But in saying that, he's got no invis spells with this army, and he is using the mirror. So maybe I'm very torn. So I'd love to see Stars use it. I saw a guy with 7 defense in Legends League top 10. Oof. So I think the annoying thing is defenses one isn't, you know, straight out proof. I think Bad Boy is a relatively high player. Isn't straight up proof, because for instance, right, if you haven't been pushing the whole season, you could have got 6 defenses from lower legends. So a lot of the time when you see people with a different attacks 1 number, so from everyone else at the top, it means they haven't been pushing the whole season. But for instance, if they're in the top 10 and they're taking 0-star defenses, well then you know. Well, not for sure, but you're extremely confident. So, hopefully Tribe wins the last chance qualifier. Congratulations, Stars, for doing... Did he reach 100,000 subscribers? Nice, if that's the case. Or is it 50? I was doing well in Legends, then yesterday I failed big time. Yesterday disconnect. I should have been 6k this day. I knew it. I went, ooh, ouch. As in reset at 6k or just get up to 6k? I probably should have recorded this here. There was a double invis base. Linkin Park is also back. What? Linkin Park, unfortunately, will never be able to come back, which is sadness, because Linkin Park, the GOAT. MNG is good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they lost their golden ticket. Oh, my God, that whole drama. Yes, MMG is good. Just trying to remember who has what tickets. Get to 6K? How? I'm doing everything I can. I've tripled for 16 days straight. But I'm at 59.34. Well, I'm at 59.74 right now, but I've still got a defense to take. What about Ronaldo YouTube subscriber? I mean, I cannot compare to Ronaldo's subscribers, but that was sick watching him get up to like 20-something million in a couple of days. You're Cristiano? I am not Cristiano, but it would be cool if I was. But yeah, I've got one defense left. That will come at some point during this stream, so we'll see it. Seriously though, what's a Viking attack? Ronaldo GOAT? I don't watch enough football to have a solid opinion, but to like back it up with full-on statistics. My friends watch a lot of football. Generally think Messi's more GOAT, but I think they're both just epic players, and the idea that people are willing to go to war over who's the GOAT when, you know, just enjoy both of them. Like, they're two of the best players ever. And they both happen to exist whilst you're alive. It's pretty cool. Look at that. So Stars is able to get 2 Wizard Towers here with the 1 clone. And activate a Poison Tower. Oh, that's a nasty defensive CC. But that's why it's better to Sui the defensive CC, right? Because if those Headhunters went for the Warden's gone. There is no way he could protect that Warden. The poison spell in of itself wouldn't be enough. But if you deal with it with the Queen is definitely enough. Lol, those Broom Witches on the top side for the Monolith got wrecked, but it didn't matter. I'm 6-18, 2 defenses left. Hopefully I can swag them both. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I know. So, I don't want to take anything away from Yo-Yo. He's had a great Legends League season. But it was annoying. One day he went negative 165. So he was, you know, in the pack in Legends League. And one day, yeah, he went plus 155. Because he missed 2 defenses. Got 2 2-stars and a 1-star. I think. No, 1 2... Yeah, 2 2-stars and a 1-star. And so he went plus 155 on one day and went from, you know, 5,800 to the mid 5,900s. I'm like, whew. And he's obviously plus 320 in every day because he's insane. But you just need a day like that to move up. Is KLAUS hitting today? Yeah, so sorry, I never even introduced the stream. So essentially, and maybe these segments are too long, so let me know. We're going to have an hour and a half of Stars now, and then an hour and a half of KLAUS. But I'd love your feedback on it. Oh, guys, this is the base I'm running. This is the base I'm running today. He got a defense. Two 1-stars. He showed me his defense log. Yo-Yo showed you his defense log. Wait, you're not like Blueprint Max, right? That would be really cool if you were. Got hit by all. Yeah, so that's something I forgot to talk about in the win trading video, and I was a little upset that I didn't. So all of the defenses I've got in the last couple of weeks have been from people who are not that high. Until today, I defended someone who reset in the top 100. But before today, I hadn't defended anyone who at the time was above 5,800. So a couple of them are above 5,800 now, but none of them are above 5,900 now. Because it's impossible. So the only way to defend in Legends League at the moment is a bit of a random luck in terms of who hits you. And one of the guys in the comment section of the win trading videos today said that is not a good solution. And I'm like, well, I'd still rather lose to someone who got lucky than lose to someone who's cheating. Yeah, I found I haven't lots of Super Dragon CCs, But I haven't found a Titan CC until today. I found one. No, but I'm in a group chat with him. Ah, nice. Do you think 7K is still possible? Well, this is a 4-week season, so 7K is never going to be possible. But at Town Hall 16, no, 7K will not be possible. We now know your base hooked. Nice. I mean, I don't mind. People can copy my base for all I care. I'm not getting that good defenses. 7K was barely possible at Town Hall 15 when it was much easier to differentiate yourself. It's a sub race, just 10 days, 40 mil subs, Mr. Beast versus... Oh, is it? Well, yeah, it was insane. Oh, I don't keep up much with the Mr. Beast stuff much at the moment. All I know is he's in a lot of controversy. But yes, it is. I have heard of the race that's going on there. Any witch CC. I mean, the Broom Witch has just made my Warden Charge armies so much easier. Oh, I should cast this. It's double invis. But what about double invis bases? I know a lot of you struggle with this style of base, so let's get a good look at it here. And I can already kind of see what Stars is going to do to activate these invis towers, because anytime there is a wizard tower in range of the invis towers, you know that you can activate those invis really easily because you just target the wizard tower. They've got so many hit points and all they have to do is get one shot off. Weirdly though, Stars took 15 seconds to deploy his first troop. It was 2:45 left in the battle. That does not sound very Stars-esque. Spiky Ball takes down the entire core of the base. Brilliant. Obviously, not the entire core of the base, but you get my point. Gets a lot of value in the center. The Magic Mirror is doing good. We're going to activate one of the Invis Towers, which is perfect. You see a Witch CC here, and a lot of people are running these Witch CCs to stop Broom Witches, and I can understand why. But most of the time, if the attacker knows what they're doing with Broom Witches, they're gonna sui the CC. And saying that, you're not trying to defend against attackers who know what they're doing. Oh my lord, if that eagle went down, that would have been funny. So look at this. Pops the Warden ability instantly. We've activated one of the Invis Towers with the Sui, and now we're going to activate the other one really easily because there's a Wizard Tower inside the range of the Invis. So, to all of you that are running double Invis bases, I wouldn't recommend it. I think the Poison Towers are better versus the Broom Witches, but if you are running them, do not put a Wizard Tower inside the range of it. It makes it so much easier for Broom Witches to be successful, and if you are going to run a Witch CC or a Titan Super Drag CC, make sure that CC is very hard to sui, because all it's doing is making these suis get so much more value. And keep in mind, right, those CCs, every other attack strategy in the game is going to destroy it. So, you know, you're only getting hit maybe once or twice a day by Broom Witches. You need to make sure you're prepared to not be defending the other 6 to 7 attacks in the day. So, if you are going to defend, make sure your base is set up perfectly to be anti-Broom Witch. No Wizard Towers in Invis Tower radius. No easy to lure CC. Make your heroes, your queen, and your royal champion as deep in the base as possible so that they're more likely to live. You need to think about this if you're going to go all in on defending this unstoppable army. I like the idea of about hiding names. Yeah, the only downside for that is from a content perspective for me, when I'm streaming, when I used to stream Legends League all the time, it was way more hype when you could see who the players were attacking, because it's like, oh my god, they're hitting Stars, oh my god, they're hitting KLAUS, and then you just put it in the title. But no one really does that for Legends League, so I don't see any downside of not knowing who you're attacking. Stars holds the highest trophy record, right? Well, I mean, there are people on the Chinese server who get to 12,000 trophies. But in terms of the Legends League, yes, I believe so. Although it might be Yo-Yo. Show us my attack replay. I have done a video on my attacks. Waiting news for September. There's good news coming in September, and I'll leave it at that. I'm optimistic about September. Do you accept new players into WHF Clan? Yeah. We've got a couple that have joined recently. There's just the Discord server, and you apply. I don't do the applications part, so I won't be able to help with anything, but yes, you can. What type of bases work against Root Valk, I assume that is? None. Ooh, Star's messed up. This is a hooked Sui here. Just completely misses the Town Hall. What was I saying? What type of bases work against Root Valk? Nothing. Genuinely nothing. You needed a mistake from the attacker. Generally, the best bases... So you want a base... You can't force the attacker to make a mistake anymore, but you want a base that capitalizes on the attacker making a mistake. So generally, the best bases for that are... Nice job from Stars here, by the way, activating the Rage Tower. So he's going to wait a second for the Rage Tower duration to end. Generally, the best ones I've found are the super compact bases. Because when the attacker makes a mistake, the base does punish it. But the downside of it is those bases are so easy to overkill. And, you know, just don't make a big mistake. What do you think could be good in the CC with the Super Dragon? I've seen a Super Wizard, and I'm kind of curious on that. It would die very quickly to the Poison spell, but if you miss that Poison spell, the Super Wizard would do a lot, but I think the best is just a Headhunter. What's your personal pick for Root Rider spam? Rage Gem or Healing Tome? Rage Gem if you bring 4+ Druids. Healing Tome if you bring less. Because generally with the Druids, you put down 2 of them at a time with Root Rider spam. So if you're going to have 2 waves of the Druids, then Rage Gem. If you have more than that, if you have only got 2 Druids, Healing Tome. If you've got 2 waves of Druids, then Rage Gem in my opinion. Oh, you invite... Kazi, you bait! I thought that was my live attack. Will you let your heroes join with Warden after Fireball? When I do Warden charge Broom Witch, I just Warden charge. In fact, that's like even before the Broom Witches. I was doing Warden charge Rocket Balloons. I don't group all my heroes up. I think it's better to just leave the Warden by himself because he does so much damage. Oh my god, that's an insane spiky ball. The Warden does so much damage that you can leave him by himself. For the record, I can triple bases without the Fireball. You don't really need the Fireball because the Warden does that much damage on the base that he'll take down enough of the base quickly enough. That base was working pretty well. The last one we saw, yeah, I've seen it around a lot. That was a very common base. It's an annoying one to hit with my strategy, but it still goes down. Okay, guys, I want your opinion on something. So, one of the comments on the win trading video that was done about an hour ago, and if this guy's watching, I'm not deliberately trying to flame you, I'm just trying to make sure that everyone's got the opinion I think they do. Someone posted, here, I'll get the comment up on my phone and read it to make sure I get the right wording for you all, just to make sure I'm not saying the truth, essentially. Alright. If defense win trading is illegal, selling of bases and earning money from it is also illegal. Justice should be equal. Say why you stealing, selling bases in that much higher price, and the English is tough to read, and also which are not worth it. Show this comment in next video and make a video of it. I want the answer before everyone should know about this. Selling the bases, which is legal, then defense wins also legal. So essentially the guy is saying that how is win trading different from buying bases off someone? Because when you buy a base, you're deliberately you're spending money to try and get better defense, right? And just his whole argument, and I can kind of understand why he's trying to make the argument, is that it's paying for defense. At its most simple, it is paying for defense. And, you know, if win trading's illegal, why shouldn't paying for a base be illegal? I understand all of it. But what? I don't like, come on, chat, before I give you my very obvious opinion, given I work for Blueprint, like, can we all agree that they're just not even close to the same thing? I'm just seeing a bunch of laugh reacts. Thank you. Thank you, chat. And I replied to it, and I tried not to be too sassy, but I was in a very sassy mood today because of all the dumb comments you get on videos like this. It does make me a little sassy. And then I replied, and then he laughed because apparently the point I made wasn't very good. And so I decided not to try and argue with someone like that. But, like, how are they the same? Oh my god, that poison tower goes down. Yeah, the spiky ball needs a damage nerf. You shouldn't be able to remove a spell tower with a spiky ball. This is wrecked. So, don't get me wrong. At its principle... Oh my god, he forgot a wizard tower in the corner. At its principle, yes, it is paying for defense. But one of them includes people deliberately failing and destroying the competitive nature of Legends League. And one of them is just, we're helping you out on a part of the game that not many people are skilled in. Like... And yeah, that's the other thing. It's not guaranteed defense. Although, you know, the owner of Blueprint wouldn't want me to say this. But it's not guaranteed defense. Your best chance at defense, aside from literally paying for 0 and 1 stars, is buying bases, because then you're going to get a fresh base and unique one. And that's your best chance of defending. And it's also built by someone who's very good at base building. But it's not guaranteed, and it's not destroying the competitive nature of the game. Buying a base doesn't mean that the attacker's gonna not attack at their best. Competition is everyone playing at their best to see who is the best, right? Getting assistance on a defense in terms of helping you build your defense and getting tips on it, or getting a whole base, is not breaking the fabric of what competition is. Yes, it might give you a competitive advantage, but a competitive advantage is okay. I have a competitive advantage over most of you in the chat because I'm, no offense, probably a better player than most of you. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's illegal. You know what Town Hall can defend? No Town Hall can defend. Why someone sell when it takes so long to max out? What do you mean, sell a base or an account? Because selling an account is against TOS. But yeah, it's just comments, and I can understand the logic, but it's just insane. Someone called me brain dead as well, but that's just normal. I have 0 trophies since the event troop started. Wait, really? Like, obviously that sucks, man. That is brutal. Oh my god, he just activated the town hall and the rage tower. Are you kidding? Look at how far the king is from the town hall. Bruh, the spiky ball is a little too broken. Just a little. That's rough, dude. But, okay. What do you guys think on the event troops? For instance, I think event troops should still be in Legends League. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. Oh my god, Stars is making a mess of getting this wizard tower down. It took 3 Broom Witches, but then he also gets an air defense and a monolith. Like, that is still good value. Thought you were the owner of Blueprint. No, I'm the media manager. I do media, that's it, guys. Look at this, Stars barely got any wizard towers down. And he's cloning in the core. Oh my god, he's doing the spammy approach. There is 2 witches up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. He's gonna have to use the Royal Champion here. Oh my god, they still get the town hall down. He missed the poison spell on the witch. Wait. Nah, he fails. He's failed. No, the Inferno Drake gets rid of the defensive queen. No, the witches just need to protect themselves. Oh my lord, this is going to be insane. Royal champion versus multiple witches. The witches always win. Oh, this is insane. No, one of the witches went down. Are you kidding? Witch, you need to keep spawning skeletons. This is insane. How broken is this troop? Oh my god, he's still gonna triple. I think? Yeah, he's got enough time. What? Bro, this guy's gonna watch his defense and be furious. How? That's insane. That's genuinely insane. No way in 100 years that should triple. Hey, Yavi. I don't like the events, to be honest, but sometimes it's fun to use them. Yeah, I forgot I was talking about that at some point. I really like the event troops in Legends League. Think of it this way. The meta in Legends League has been the same for 6 months. It hasn't changed for 6 months. The Druid's the only thing that's really changed things. So I like when the event troops are in. Yes, they are too strong, but it forces people to use different attacks. And when people use different attacks, they're more likely to fail with them. People were failing with the Mecha troop. It gave you a chance to defend. That's why I was defending okay when the event started. The average attacker doesn't triple this. To be fair, I don't know how much Stars did well. All he had to do with that poison was land it straight on the witches. But he got a bit greedy and went for the defensive queen as well. And that just about cost him the fail. What do you think is the best combo equipment for queen on Root Rider comp? How are you using your queen with it, Benji? For instance, there are people who use the king and queen together to set a funnel and then spam their Root Riders, and there are people who use the queen behind the Root Rider spam. If you use your queen behind the Root Rider spam, Invis Vial and Frozen Arrow, in my opinion. If you use the queen on the Sui, then Healer Puppet and Invis Vial. And this base is gone back to being wrecked. No. My reset was 59.24, but I'll likely end at 59.34. Well, at minimum. I've got one defense. I defended once today. I always thought you were Blueprint. No. So for those who don't know, I had my own YouTube channel. I mean, technically still do, but I don't post on it. And then whilst I was doing that, I got hit up by Blueprint to do content for them. So I started doing one video a week. Then I started doing a bit more. And then my dog died. Sadness. And I had to pick. I kind of didn't have any love for the game. Didn't help that Town Hall 15 was terrible at the start. So I kind of lost the love for the game. And I had to pick. So I picked Blueprint over my own channel because it had more chance for growth. And it has. Blueprint had 13,000 subscribers when I started just over 2 years ago, and now we're nearly at 70k. Oh, I hate sneezing. If this base baited by 2 Seeking Mines in front of Wizard Tower and 1 Tesla, maybe. I use King Dive for funnel, then Frost Arrow and Queen. Sorry for your loss. It's okay. It was a while ago. My dog died. It's nearly 2 years now. But yeah, I'm still sad. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the background on my computer. What do I have? But that's the dog. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm watching Stars Attack. There's a lot worse things I could be. Stars. I cannot find him live on any of his accounts. Dark on Top had insane defense. Yeah, he had insane defense yesterday. He also got a 0 star at some point. I was like, But I've seen like people all over Twitter like tagging saying thanks Dark on Top for the bases. So clearly he's cooking up something with his bases. Clearly he's doing something right. See ya, Kazzy. I'll see you around, mate. But he choked offense. Yeah, I saw he had 2 fails, which is a bad day. That's a bad day. But I saw him had 2 fails out of his first 4. He might have failed more attacks after that, for all I know. Hopefully he gets a good finish, though. I like Dot. I'm using Broom Witch with Lightning Spell and EQ. Do you zap Wizard Towers? I got a 0 star defense. Nice. Those are always good. As long as you're not win trading, then those definitely aren't good, and I retract my nice. Do you think hero ability being that strong is also the reason Spam Army are that strong? Yes. Yes, I think there is a direct correlation. I think the most balanced hero in the game is quite easily the Queen. The Queen is very balanced. And I think that's a problem, because, for instance, Queen charging is balanced. Maybe minorly too OP, but, like, Queen charge... No, I'm going to say it. Queen charge is quite balanced at the moment. And that's a problem. Because the rest of the meta is not balanced. And with the hard mode, they nerf the base hero stats, right? So the Queen charging in hard mode probably gets affected more than Root Rider spam in hard mode. Sub to Terminator. Oh my god, it's Terminator. Terminator must be having a good season. Yes, Terminator is a streamer. He streams on Twitch. Use Lightning for high defense. Nice. Use code blue, by the way. Aw, Kazzy the go. But yeah, the hero equipment is far too strong. And I think we're probably due a series of balance changes for the equipment. I doubt it'll come because, you know, they make so much money off it. But we're due that. Let's hope Supercell brings it to us. Yeah, he had 3 fails. Was tilting. How? The bro uses Root Rider spam. How do you have 3 fails? I mean, I would tilt as well as I had if I had 3. But, you know, I haven't had 3 fails in 3 weeks. Okay, 2.5. $59.70 stay plus 77 plus 66 last 2 days. What the hell? How is it? How can you possibly go plus 77? Good night, Hamid. We want to see your legends hit. You want to see mine more than stars? Well, I'm flattered. I've got no more hits on this account. I have got 2 on my other account that I will have to do at some point, though. Alright. Just had to check something. He uses Super Witch Fireball. Who? I do not use Super Witch Fireball. I use Warden Charge Broom Witch. Hi, Hook. Good morning. Good morning, AJ. How are you? 1 sec. What army are you using? Warden Charge Broom Witch. Done a few videos on the channel. The last video, I don't know if you guys watched. Oh my god. Look, he pops the spiky ball at 3 o'clock and takes down a wizard tower at 6. Like, what the hell? Spiky ball's so busted. The last video I did, I showed you all the terrible attacks I've done with the army that's still 3-starred to show you how OP the army is, right? And someone commented, because all the terrible attacks involved my Warden dying immediately, and then I do a Queen charge, because I've got the healers, I may as well use the healers on the Queen. And someone commented saying, why are you using the healer puppet on your Queen for Queen charge attacks? You know, that makes no sense. And I 100% agree. It does make no sense. But I don't think the guy realized I'm not meant to be Queen charging. I don't know if he thought that the idea of my army was for the Warden to die instantly. But no, I run the healer puppet because I'm meant to be Suiing the Queen. But he does make a good point. If I'm just going to let my Warden die a whole bunch of attacks, may as well bring the Frozen Arrow. Hook to 59.74. I've got 1 defense left. You're looking good today. I agree. I think this is the annoying part of being male. Like when my hair looks the best kind of at this length, but in like it's not going to be like, as soon as it gets any longer than this, it's too long and I kind of need to cut it. It starts getting in my eyes. So the peak length is so close to when you're about to cut it, and then it's so much shorter than the peak length. Like, there's no win. Terminator. Oh, yeah, I've seen Terminator. I popped into one of Terminator's streams the other day. All right, someone asked they wanted to see a hit of mine. I'll just throw it in. This attack was clean. I did it just before the stream. Good morning, Chauvin. How are you? Hooked with paid defense? Yes, such paid defense. Negative 311 coming today, and I paid for it. For a second, I was like, why the hell has Stars placed his Warden first? Completely forgetting that this is me. Oh, streamers are not smart people. Why did Stars switch from Zap Lalo to this? Are you seeing the attacks he's doing today? But also, I think of it this way, right? Stars has been doing Zap Lalo in Legends League basically since Blizz Lalo died. So for 2 and a bit years, he's been doing 60, he has 8 accounts, right? Or is it 6 that he runs in Legends League? Let's assume the minimum, 6. He does 48 attacks in Legends League a day with Zap Lalo for 2 years. Okay, I need a calculator. My mental math is pretty good, but it's not this good. It's probably 2 years. So it's 365 times 2 is obviously 730 times 48 attacks a day. That is 35,040 attacks. If you did 35,000 attacks with Zap Lalo in Legends League in a row, do you think you might want to change it up? To be fair, he probably used the Lava Luna troops, so we can remove 1 month off. But I don't think he used any... Oh, and he used the cookie as well. Alright, so we can remove 2 months off. So minus 30 times 48 would be... Oh, jeez, that's just under 1,500. That doesn't... So it's, you know, minimum 33,000 attacks with Zap Lalo. You might want to try a new attack strategy. This is including when he uses Zap Lalo in wars and friendly wars as well. Like, had it occurred to people he might just want to try something new? Interesting, Levi. I haven't seen a lot of those. Followed me on Twitch. I don't really stream on Twitch ever, but I appreciate it. This attack strategy is so busted. That's my first rage spell I've used, and look at how much of the base is gone. Hello, I'm from Cambodia. Ooh, nice. I've been to Cambodia a couple of years ago. It's an awesome country. Cambodia is nice. It's like Yada stopping. Well, yeah, Yada hasn't used Super Bowlers in a while, though. He's been using Root Rider spam most of this year, which is sad in of itself. Time is the... This look time fail? How? That's not a live hit. I had so much time left. I think I had 40 seconds left in that attack. KLAUS attack finish. So KLAUS will start in about half an hour. Stars needs to go back to Zap Lalo for my sake. I mean, there's plenty of Zap Lalo content out there for you. It's not like you can't go back and watch his Zap Lalo from a week ago. The meta hasn't changed much. It's only whether he brings the magic mirror with this Sui. I've got a feeling he will, but I personally wouldn't recommend it. I mean, to be fair, time is probably the biggest issue with my attack strategy, but it's not really that much of an issue. Your biggest issue is just not letting your Warden die instantly. If you get your Fireball, you will triple. KLAUS with Zap Lalo? No, KLAUS has been using Root Rider spam all year. I think 1 month he used Zap Lalo. But no, KLAUS is very much a spammer in Legends League. Yes, I agree. Zap Lalo is more interesting than this. I think the annoying thing, right, is I'd love to do some Legends League challenges with Stars. But for Stars, he's making money off Legends League in terms of finishes and placements, right? So I'd never be able to do like a day... Like, I'd love to do a day with him where on one of his accounts he boosts his attacks. And we are... I don't know, one attack he has to use Zap Lalo. One attack he has to use blah, blah, blah. And he uses 8 different armies in the day. I'd love to do that with Stars. I think there's so many options to do with him in Legends League, except for the fact he takes it seriously. I could probably do that with KLAUS, though. He doesn't take pushing us seriously. But then KLAUS is tough to talk to. Stars will likely go back to Root Riders and prep for Worlds / time. I don't know. I don't know if Worlds will be a time fest. I do have... JS, I did have my own channel for 2.5 years. And I was the best... I was the best Legends League content creator, at least in English, easily, for ages. But it didn't, like, make me insanely popular. I only got to 7,500 subs. Most of my videos weren't getting, you know, more than 2K. I think my biggest video of all time's at 25K on my own channel. Whereas my biggest video on this channel's at like 170K now. Like, in a perfect world, dude, I would prefer to do my own stuff rather than, you know, stuff... Like, Blueprint's got an amazing team and they definitely help, right? But I would prefer to do my own stuff. There's just a bit more liberty. You get a bit more choice in how you do things, what content you do. Like, for instance, every video I do on the channel isn't necessarily a video I want to do. I don't... Like, most of them are, but not every video because it's ultimately not my channel. I'm using Mecha since Spam Broom, which deleted max space like nothing. Your what for the first ever attack? I think the cool thing about the mecha is the mecha showed me how the Root Riders should be nerfed. If the Root Riders path the same as the mecha, I think they would be a very interesting troop, and it'd be much more freaking game friendly. Because they would still have the ability to go through the wall and be broken, but you genuinely have to funnel them. You don't really have to funnel Root Riders. They are so smart with how they path. But if you made them path like a mecha, oh boy, that would be much better. They'd still be broken, but at least you'd feel like you have a chance defending them. Definitely. I would rather... Who cares about this My League tab? Genuinely, who cares about it? No one. I guarantee you, no one cares about this. Put a ranked 5v5 elo system as one of the tabs. Who is the owner of Blueprint? He's been in the chat a few times today. Yavi. Oh my god. Sorry. Sorry, Stars. Priorities. Oh no! Imagine if it was Stars though. Oh, this guy's bringing 2 poison spells. I don't really protect my wizard towers on this base. Chat, I'm not getting hit by Broom Witches much until today, so I haven't been protecting my wizard towers. Oh, flip. Let me guess, this guy's got maxed every epic. Well, this is the 3-star. But yeah, I'd love to see a ranked elo system. 100%. It's even... That's really smart, running the Phoenix on the Royal Champion if you're just going to use her at the start, because the Fox won't really help much. And saying that, that Phoenix didn't help her get an extra building. The giant arrow goes off, but hopefully the builder huts can just heal everything. Does he doesn't have max wall breakers. Oh my god, this guy doesn't have max wall breakers. That's crazy. So his wall breaker didn't open the wall, yet this guy is still clearly high enough in Legends to hit me. That's nuts. That says everything you need to know about this event. Wait a second, he's not running the Eternal Tome. Are you kidding? You don't even need the Eternal Tome with this troop? Go on, Headhunters. Do your thing. Do your thing. I don't care that the Warden's got the healing tome. Do your thing! Do your thing! Yes! He's got no Rage Gem and healing tome. Queen, do your thing. Oh, the Queen cannot 1v. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Defend! Defend! No, there's so many Broom Witches still up. There are so many of them still up. Oh, if only the NATO went off earlier. Oh, he still had a clone spell left. What's your take on the current state of the game? The hit rate's disgusting. Please ban win rating noobs. I mean, I did more than any other content creators done. I did a proper full video on it today. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. To be fair, this is a good day. Chat, this is a really good day. +9 is insane for me. +9 is my third highest day in the past 8. There's a fun fact for you. Message COC about win trading. I mean, I personally don't have a direct line with Clash, with Supercell. I like via proxy, I'll go through Blueprint. But my video's more than enough. +9, you should feel privileged. I agree. Admittedly though, at least the guy I defended reset top 100. You know, I'm defending, and he's got 4 defenses this season. You know, the guy I'm defended wasn't just some person who was 300 trophies below me. The guy reset, and it's not like he was ranked 70 when he hit me, and I was like, oh, and I checked, and he was +28 on the day. So, at least the guy I defended was legit. Well, as in he's top 100, whether he's legit or win trading, who knows. How much top player charge for stay deal? I have no idea. But if I was one of those people doing doing the deals this month, I would have no idea what to do, because there is so much volatility at the moment in Legends League, because all it takes is someone to miss a defense and they go up a lot. All the best players can, you know, not fail all season, and they're still not necessarily going to get a top finish. So I have no idea how much they're charging this season, but they're like, these people that do the stay deals are notoriously stingy or scammers, and will often do everything in their power not to pay, or they won't pay much. One second, guys, I'm looking for something. Yeah, guys, look at this. So, a week ago, I was top 200. I had fortunate defense, but a week ago, I was top 200, right? I haven't failed an attack since, and look at how much I'm dropping. I've dropped 575 places today. I haven't failed an attack. What am I meant to do? I even defended. I'm not going to get a good finish this season, and it's definitely not my fault. Okay, KLAUS is doing live attacks as well. We'll be halfway through this attack. Is a 4-digit finish good? I mean, what's good is dependent on you. Oh, Root Rider spam will be doing so much better with all these weird defensive CCs people are running. It depends on your own personal skill level. Like, I can't tell you what's good or bad. For instance, for me, I would... any 3-digit finish is good. I mean, my best ever finish is 380. I was kind of hoping I'd beat that this season until I stopped defending. But yeah, for me, I want a 3-digit finish in Legends League. That's what I consider a good finish. But so for some people, a 4-digit finish is insane because they've never finished inside the top 10k. Like, there's no hate on your own skill level. You know, if it's your best season ever, good for you. Genuinely. How much do you think they... Oh, I would not have a clue how much they charge for name changes. That would be pure speculation. Alright, I'm gonna wait for KLAUS to go live again. There we are. Alright, I need to start recording some hits. I did live casting before, but I didn't record. Alright, I won't get this one. I'm actually going to jump out, because Stars will only be doing Legends hits for a little bit longer. We should have KLAUS for a while. Sorry for those of you who I baited. I have no idea how much they charge for name changes. I could not tell you. I'd love to know. I know a few years ago they were charging 3 digits for it. It was like 100 or 150. It was a solid amount, so... Clearly you can make a bit off it, but... I don't know now. Why are you running a YouTube base if you work for Blueprint? You must be getting some... No, I don't get free bases. What? No, I don't get free bases at all, Zeds. I do media. That's what I do. I get all my bases off Twitter. But worth noting, I didn't think I did it for today's one, but most of my bases I'll edit because I do know how to base build. This is a style of base that I find incredibly difficult to attack, and you do find this base rather common at the top of Legends League. It's these asymmetrical bases that really make no sense but try and confuse the attacker, and we'll see how Stars plans to take this down with the mass clone Broom Witch. So we've got the King doing a good job, and you're going to see, oh, he messes up the spiky ball, so he's trying to wait on the spiky ball for the King to step up to the wall, because then the spiky ball would have targeted further inside the base. And then you also saw the magic mirror did not get a lot of value, so you can see the weaknesses of those two equipment here. But throughout today you will see that particularly the spiky ball is broken. It is so strong with this attack strategy, and the magic mirror Stars will often get a lot of value out of. Now he's placed one clone spell and the Broom Witches on the top side, and notice that the Broom Witches don't just get the Wizard Tower, right? They get the Wizard Tower, they go into the core, they get a Scatter Shot and activate a Poison Tower. So that's something you need to think about with the Broom Witches. Not just using one to take out a Wizard Tower in the corner, but can you use a few extra to take down something else in the core of the base? Now we're sprinkling on the outside of the base the Broom Witches and the clone spells, and clearly this hit has not gone as well as most of Stars' attacks. We've watched about 10 of his attacks right now on the live stream. If you want to see 3 hours of Stars and KLAUS attacks, make sure you tune in. And Stars will generally not use his Royal Champion except for cleanup. So clearly this base provided a more difficult opposition. In saying that, I mean, it's still wrecked, still going to be tripled in about 2 minutes. These Broom Witches are ridiculous, and this is probably the strongest Broom Witch attack strategy, I think, closely followed by the Warden Witch, the Warden Charge Broom Witches. But up to you how you feel on that. Stars has crushed this base. Let's see if he can crush a few more bases for your enjoyment. I don't have contacts for any of the pushers. Or the stay deal people. How do these clans have so much money? I mean, just real life. Do you recommend change your base? Change bases if you need to. I mean, changing, you don't need to change every day because people aren't going to find your base multiple times. It's more just how successful your base is and what you're getting hit by and how people are hitting it. Now we see a diamond base, and it's got 2 wizard towers in the core of the base. You know what that means? This defender is trying to stop the Broom Witch attack strategy. Now, it's worth noting, right? I really like the Sui Stars will do in a lot of his attacks. Really nice spiky ball there. Jeez, look at the value that gets. I like what Stars does with his Sui a lot of today. He's not going for wizard towers specifically with the Sui. In fact, his #1 priority is the defensive heroes. The defensive heroes are your best way to defend outside of a defensive CC versus this Broom Witch attack strategy. The wizard towers don't really stop you 3-starring with this attack strategy. They just make the pathing more difficult. But the defensive CC and the heroes definitely can have an impact. So Stars, at all chances he can, is trying to Sui the Queen and the Royal Champion and the defensive CC. So he gets rid of the Queen and the Royal Champion on this one. Not the defensive CC, but he's able to deal with that without using a poison spell. I swear I saw a defensive CC Witch as well. So I don't know how he dealt with that, but this is crushed yet again. And we're going to see the Royal Champion used, how Stars will be using the Royal Champion most of the day just for cleanup. I know, you know, the Haze Vial and the Hogs, OP for cleanup, clearly not that OP with attacking, obviously, you know, it's not like they're broken or anything. And that is a 90-second triple. You won't be able to grab bases from Twitter after the incognito implementation. True, but I don't really care who runs the base, right? I just want the top bases. Also, I think with the incognito, you'll be able to check afterwards. Like, I'm not saying in your log you can't see who you hit. Just during the live attack, you can't. See you, Ripple. Thanks for hanging out, man. It was good talking with you. Have a nice day. Who's the owner of Mega Sultan? I have no idea. What does ruler mean? No idea. But yeah, change as much as you need to. I'm changing when I try a base. If it's not successful, I'll change it. But I've changed most days. During Dr. Mushava and Stephanie times like 1500 for names change. Yeah, I think they paid a bit better than the current people do. Do you have an event? Yeah. Sorry, Veggie, I saw you said that before. Yeah, that is decent. Not many people will get that. But it's not up to me to say whether it's decent or not. It's just whether you're happy with it. Who do you usually copy bases from? I don't know. Whoever pops up on my Twitter. I follow a whole bunch of different accounts. But I copy a base because I think the base is good. Not because I just see a linker. Like, whoever has the base means less to me than what the base is. Because I feel like I'm able to critically evaluate what's going to be a good base versus Root Riders and what isn't. Oh, my back is sore. If only you knew how many pros have board accounts. Obviously. I don't know which are, but yeah. Plenty of people have board accounts. It was, like, obviously don't do it. It's against the terms of service, but it was a thing for so long. I'm not going to record this. There's no wizard towers in the center of the base. It is a box, though. I'm just going to try and put 4 or 5 recorded things together for a video. 6k is cool. It is cool reaching 6k. You get the very satisfying number. Like, my personal best is at 62 or 60... I think it's 63.20. Still is a thing. Blueprint. Also, a blueprint base is any good? Okay. The problem with that question is you're not going to trust me if I say yes. I think they are. I think they are. But I don't think any base is good at the moment. Like, you know, I think you're as good a chance as anything as if you buy a base or if you know, use a base that we do videos on. But there's no guarantees at the moment. It's more luck. It's less about what base you run. It's more about who hits you. And unfortunately, we can't control who attacks your base. New equipment. I have no idea if a new equipment's coming next month. There will likely be an event, but I don't know if there will be equipment with the event. We'll see. What's your thoughts on solutions? So we were saying this earlier, Ginge. You just need an option to search hard mode wars. There is enough clans spinning regular wars at the moment, so just make it you can search hard mode and you match against other clans doing hard mode. And therefore, yeah, you're probably playing a better clan, but you're way more likely to not perfect tie, right? You're more likely to lose, but if your clan is as good as you think it is, you should be winning. Are you just trying to out people? I mean, lots of people have bot accounts. I think my favorite thing about all the leaks is people think Supercell can't change their mind on what they're going to release ahead of time. This base is almost identical to the base we saw before. No, I'm not putting that. Although it is probably a better base. Stuff it. Come on, stars, start the attack. Any minute now. Here is what I would describe as an anti-Broom Witch base, if there is such a thing. And I really like what Stars is doing here. Oh, he didn't do what I said. Nah, never mind. I was gonna say he's going for he's going for the defensive heroes. I thought he'd send his queen for the defensive queen. Nah, that doesn't fit in line with how I'm trying to teach this attack. The clan you're in probably has a lot. Yeah, potentially. Self-donate CC by gemming if you're out of raid medals? No, you can't. Without a mini. But that's why I recommend to everyone to like, if you're gonna play this game proper, and you want to be doing, you know, pushing and all that, sorry, I nearly said buy a mini account. No, farm up a mini account. He's not gonna get that wizard tower here. Stars is making a proper meal of this. But if he puts down one more Broom Witch, he would have... Yeah, he's going to get the multi-arch tower and the wizard tower here. I swear, if this gets the Inferno tower too... Okay, not even close. Just grind up an account. For instance, my donation account is Town Hall 15. It has level 1 everything except troops. Well, and I guess, obviously, you know, barracks and storages and stuff. But all the defenses, heroes are level 1. I didn't really farm it. I just kind of upgraded stuff throughout time as I got it. Like, that's all you have to do. I think the problem with the Broom Witch is how much damage it does. I'm okay with it having a lot of hit points and being fast moving, but You know, can you not do this much damage a second? Is Mass Druid still viable? Yep, I know people are still doing it. I don't know if it'll be viable forever. I think it's the sort of attack strategy that works well when the meta's difficult. Super easy, sorry. When it gets more difficult, it won't be as strong. Because you don't have enough DPS in the army. But yes, it definitely still works. Hi, bro. I'm joining your clan. You don't want to join... Well, this isn't my clan. I'm here to watch stars. That got close on time. Good thing I didn't put it in the video. But yeah, that would be my suggestion, Ginge. How do you keep the motivation? I'm going to be honest, I'm not really loving content creation. But I will say this, right? Obviously, the hero equipment's broken. But it has made content so much easier. Because when a new hero equipment comes out, we just do every single attack strategy that equipment works well with in a video. And try and showcase it. And that's like a good amount of content there. What about an anti-2 base? Where the town hall's in the center and there is a couple of wizard towers there too. What do you do in that scenario? I guess we will find out. King yet again, coming in for the royal champion. I don't think that was a wizard tower there. 1, 2, 3... I can't. Yeah, there wasn't a wizard tower that was there. So clearly not that interested with the wizard tower with the king. Just going for the defensive hero. Could have even gone for the defensive queen and got the wizard tower too. But yeah, just heroes straight up more valuable than the wizard towers with the Sui. Also going to get rid of a wizard tower with the queen and the multi-archer tower. Now, he could have put the queen on the opposite side of the base like we saw in the last hit if he wanted. But keep in mind, when you're using the magic mirror, you do want the tanking. So if you can have the king nearby tanking some troops, that is definitely better. I really like this, but this is going to be a mess. He's got to get this poison spell right. Oh my lord. He didn't. He's already put the poison spell down. So the witches split here. So he's definitely going to be using the royal champion. If he doesn't, that's insane. Nope, the royal champion does come in for the monolith here. And this is why you see people running witches. Witches are definitely the best CC because they have the ability to split. If 2 dragons split, it's not the end of the world. Well, you can't split a titan, obviously. And if super minions split, it's not the end of the world either. Oh my word. Wait a second, his royal champion's stuck on the town hall poison, but the broom witch gets rid of the final witch. That was lucky. That was lucky. I can't believe I'm saying that, but if that broom witch didn't snipe the witch, I think that's potentially a fail. Still a 3-star though. Shows how hard it is to defend. You can have the perfect base setup and CC, but it's not enough to stop mass clone broom witch. Hero equipment makes esports boring. I think hero equipment's done so much for the game to make it better. They just made it too strong. Like, there's so many different attack strategies now, which makes the game obviously way harder to balance. Before, you're just balancing troops. Now you're balancing everything. But I do agree that there is too much power with the heroes. What troops you bring are inconsequential at the moment, because the heroes are that strong. So the heroes do need a big nerf. And hopefully it comes at some point. Where's KLAUS? He's doing live attacks right now. I missed the start of that. Let's see if we can jump into the end of his. The two of them are just doing attacks at the moment. Oh, maybe KLAUS isn't live right now. KLAUS has been doing some attacks. Alright, I'll go back to the stars hit. Oh, my back is so sore. Triple Ice Gum's still a top CC. For Root Riders, yeah, it doesn't really do anything against Broom Witches. What is this Sultan clan? It's just a clan where a lot of the top players sit. But yes, it is hard to keep the motivation to keep playing. But I know a lot of you disagree with this. But no matter how bad Town Hall 16 is right now, it's still better than Town Hall 15. Town Hall 15 for content was not fun. Yeah, it was solid for bases, but it was so boring. Oh my god, look at this. We're attacking versus a base with 2 Rage Towers and 55 defenses inside the 2 Rage Towers, but because the Rage Tower is enormous, you can't zap and get a whole lot of value, so you're just going to have to deal with an insane amount of damage that the average person cannot queen charge into at all. It is impossible to queen charge, so you're just going to have to do some slightly spammy army, but the slightly spammy army will not work at all. In short, good luck. I mean, most of you seem to think, for some reason, that I'm a relatively good player. I was not good at Town Hall 15. Out of those, I'd prefer 3 Ice Golems. I don't think the Super Drag's very good. Oh, cool. Nice to know that they're trolling me. Now we're coming up against one of these super compact bases. This isn't even the most compact of them, though. And yeah, you can see that this is a very common base style in Legends at the moment, because if the attacker makes a mistake, you can really take advantage of that with these compact bases. But if they don't, you will overkill the base. There's not really a chance for the base to defend unless the attacker makes a mistake. Really nice NATO there. Stops up the king from getting a whole lot of value. Queen gets rid of one of the defensive heroes. Yet again, I'm not even sure if we get a wizard tower. Nope, no wizard towers have been taken with this Sui. But we get rid of a defensive royal champion, and that is just as impactful as anything. And look at this Broom Witch. I believe this Broom Witch is going to get the wizard tower and the Inferno. Oh, that's ridiculous. And I think the one key thing I can tell you all about Broom Witches is putting down more than one to take down a wizard tower is often a good thing, because you'll get a whole lot of value with the second Broom Witch. And now we're just going with Broom Witches and clones all around the base, just trying to overwhelm it as quickly as possible. These Ice Golems and the defenses CC, they're clearly not as good as the Witches. Now, it's worth noting the Ice Golems will actually do something versus, you know, Root Rider attack strategies, whereas the Witches won't. But if you're scared of the Broom Witches, that is the CC of choice in my opinion. And you just saw a great way to take down these compact bases. In my opinion, compact base is probably the best base style at the moment, particularly these compact diamond or boxes. But honestly, there's not really a lot you can do to defend at the moment. Cleanup is coming around the edge, and you know what? We're just going to cut it there. Let's get into another 3-star from Stars. I'm just recording a video, sorry guys. Top 10 is all win traders? Didn't Yo-Yo reset top 10? Or do you mean right at this moment? Town Hall 15 was the most fun Town Hall. See, for me personally, Town Hall 15 was the worst Town Hall of all time, and it wasn't close. Super Witch and Super Dragon defeat on CC is useless. Yeah, I agree. I don't think the Super Dragon does much. Either run, you know, 3 or 4 Witches. I think 3 Witches might be best, and a couple of Headhunters. Alright, let's finish with this super common base. This is the 5th attack that I'm putting in this video, and yeah, it's worth noting that the video might not even be 7 or 8 minutes long. It might be the quickest 5 attack video of all time. Stars is wrecking bases today, and we're seeing a different Sui. So this is another compact diamond base, kind of like the one we just saw, but Stars is going for the Town Hall with the Sui here. Is he even going to get a wizard tower? No, because there's the line of 5 wizard towers across the center of the base. It's annoying when you're watching a replay. If you click one, all 5 don't appear like when you're attacking. Stars decides to keep his queen alive and spams the Broom Witches in front of his queen. Worth noting, almost all of the all the wizard towers on the base are still up. We do use 2 clones on the back end to get rid of the last 2 wizard towers over there. Then another clone on the bottom left and another clone on the bottom. And that is wrecked so fast. I mean, if you want to try something new, these Broom Witches will be gone in the next week. Make sure you get onto these troops super fast. Man, they are so strong. And once they're gone forever. And I know some of you will like that, but me personally, it's kind of a little sad to think about. All right. I've got a video of some Stars live attacks for a video there. The old mono and rage towers were actually hard to attack. Buffing spell towers. Okay, so this is where I disagree with a whole lot of people. I genuinely think spell towers are really well balanced at the moment. Now, the game is not well balanced at all, and it's terrible, right? But the spell towers are pretty good. I think the Rage Tower could probably use an extra 10%. And the Poison Tower could do a little bit more. But think of it, right? All the Spell Towers are relatively evenly used at this point. And I think that's really cool. That's something we didn't have at Town Hall 15. That's not something we had at Town Hall 15 at all. Is pushing during last week only get same result? No, you need to push much longer, Holden, because you can't just fly through the levels anymore. You start getting negative 320 in the 5700s. This season's all about just having as many days with defenses as possible because, well, I'm not failing. And I assume a lot of people aren't failing. So you just need as many days as possible to get defenses to climb. But as I was saying, I don't think spell towers are overkill. I don't think they need, like, maybe a little bit for the rage and poison, but not much. Not much. I think the game is relatively... The spell towers are relatively well balanced. Defenses that need buffs, the Infernos, both settings, need a buff. The Inferno's just not that scary. The biggest one is the Scatter. Oh my god, can we buff the Scatter, please? It really doesn't do that much, and the Eagle needs a buff. The Eagle upgrade was so pathetic. It was like, what, 25 damage per hit? This is meant to be an anti-spam defense, and it does nothing. The Eagle needs a big buff. Like a big buff. Those are the main defenses I would improve. Tesla as well. But not the, weirdly enough, not really the Spell Tower or Spell Towers or the Town Hall Poison does not need a buff. In my opinion. I like the balance of them. Ooh! This just got fun. Okay, I can definitely make a video out of this. What is my current global rank? I'm not even in the top 1,000. I'm an OG. Yeah, I've been playing since 2013 February. 6 months after the game came out. The old Mono and Rage Towers were actually hard to attack. I think they were a bit more than hard. They were brutal. Got boring way too quick. Town Hall 15. Yeah, it was just too much of a grind. But I genuinely found when I tripled versus when I failed, couldn't tell you the difference. It was actually luck whether I tripled or not. KLAUS is doing some live attacks for us today. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to find out when we go live with these streams. Nice giant arrow from him there. But the interesting thing about this video for today is KLAUS is obviously pushing on multiple accounts, and he's doing root riders on some of the accounts and air spam on some of the others. So we're going to see today which is stronger. Now, both are incredibly strong, but we'll talk about some of the pros and cons of both of them. So let's come in with dragons, and the biggest weakness of dragons is sweepers. Ground troops do not have to deal with anything quite like sweepers in the game. Sweepers are an incredibly strong defense, and yeah, there's nothing really to stop ground troops from moving through the base, but air troops definitely get that. But some of the benefits of the dragons is obviously the defensive CC. The defensive CC has gone down here, and we have not had to deal with it at all. Now, it's worth noting, KLAUS has completely butchered this attack. What are you doing, KLAUS? That was bad. Bro, he failed. What are you doing, KLAUS? Did he know what he had, what hero abilities he had on the Royal Champion? He just put her into a rage tower without any ability to heal herself and said, good luck. Why don't you get a name base? Because I've been using all 9 bases for Legends League bases this season. But yes, I could get an... I used to have a blueprint one. Show my rank? I can't. I literally don't have a rank. Despite the fact I was nearly top 200 a couple of days ago. That's what you get, guys, for getting a perfect day. Going backwards 400 places. Oh, I love you, KLAUS. That was so funny. Let's start the video again. Please don't butcher this. KLAUS is doing some live attacks for us. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can see when we go live with his attacks, because we do it for him and Stars every month. Fortunately, he misses the giant arrow there on both of these sweepers. But the interesting thing is, he's done a couple of live attacks today, and he's done some root rider hits and some air spam attacks. So he's clearly doing both. So we'll try and catch a couple of each throughout today and talk about the pros of cons of each, and which ones you should be using, particularly because they are the 2 best spam attack strategies in the game, Root Rider Spam and Dragon Clone, and you can maybe decide which one you want to use. So KLAUS coming in here. Now, he is doing something interesting with his spam attacks today. He is not doing the clone blimp at the start. He's doing it halfway through the attack. He is trying to do this as quick as possible, even using an overgrowth, which is not something you normally see with this attack strategy. Dragons are coming around here, and he doesn't have that many spells on this. Now, on the Warden, he has been running the Rage Gem on some of his other accounts. Okay, guys, I'm just going to call it. What the hell? Is he testing something? Because he doesn't triple this either. KLAUS has to be just testing, right? Because there's no way you use an overgrowth spell with Dragon Spam genuinely. So I think he's testing to see if this army is good, because it's definitely quick. Oh, hey, KLAUS. He's in the chat. Oops. Wait, is that actually his account? Yeah, he's got 82,000 subscribers. Hey, KLAUS. OJ drag is the thing, is it? I feel like I don't say it that much. We'll jump into stars here. Unlucky KLAUS. Will there be a fix next month? I'm playing 2015 now, losing interest. Will they balance the game next month? There will be some changes coming next month. Well, now I feel stupid, chat. OG drag is a thing. Do you OG the town hall though? Especially when you bring the clone spell for the blimp. Isn't the point that you warden the blimp so it gets all the way across the base? Hook, do you ever make videos with hits from WHF? Not really. Just on the basis that people don't really care about, you know, players they don't know. I'm like, for instance, if someone in WHF was doing a sick army, so for instance, someone in WHF is using the Fireball and Super Hogs, and I want to do a video on it at some point. I was just waiting for this event to end. So if I, like, for instance, if I'm more likely, if you're in WHF, to see what attack strategy you're doing, and if it's doing well, do a video on your attacks, but it wouldn't be, you know, I'd obviously be saying your name, but it wouldn't be in the title, and it wouldn't be a focus on WHF, it's a focus on the attack strategy. Do you think Super Witch gets a nerf? Nah, I think there's a million more things that need nerfs than Super Witches. Alright, chat, we... Okay, I'm gonna record this. KLAUS is coming in with Root Rider spam. And interestingly enough, only got the 5 Root Riders. It's like last month when we did a video on his attacks when he was just bringing the 4 Root Riders. I think it says all you need to know about Root Riders in this meta currently, right? You don't need that many of them to 3-star base when you've got the Raged Druids. Look at these Druids on the Root Riders here, putting in so much work. I'm not even sure if I can see any Valks in the core of the base here. There might be a couple of them, but it's really just the Druids and the Root Riders putting in a lot of work, running the Rage Gem on the Warden. When it comes to Rage Gem versus Healing Tome on the Druids, if you're bringing 2 Druids, I recommend Healing Tome. If you're bringing 3 or more, I think the Rage Gem's better because you just earn the healing back so quickly. KLAUS gets through a lot of the base. Worth noting, I hate this orange base because it makes the jump spell look yellow. This orange base is the literal definition of pay to win. I can't see anything on it because it makes me blind with rage. The Royal Champion will take down the Town Hall here. We have used all abilities, and the thing with this attack strategy, right, is the way that KLAUS is running it. He's not trying to overkill the base. We've seen Stars earlier in the stream overkilling the bases with the mass clone Broom Witch. Like, he's overkilling them because that is strong. But what KLAUS is trying to do here is triple the bases as quickly as possible. And as you can see, he has definitely done that. Still slow by his standards, but a minute 36 for a mortal like me would be insane. I don't know. Really, I am surprised he's going with the... That wasn't... Are you also the owner of Blueprint? No. Can you show tribe attacks sometimes? So I would love to. But a lot of the tribe guys are affiliated with RH base building. Alright, we've missed... No, I'm not even gonna... I'm sad. This is a compact base. I definitely could have recorded this. Still got a lot of attacks of his to go. I gotta think of what I want to do for the video. I kind of want to compare, but what he's doing with the dragon attacks doesn't inspire me with confidence. Stars versus Khmer family. What do you mean? Is he attacking someone from there? KLAUS is practicing for golden ticket. I mean, yeah, that's the whole point. What do CSC esports sponsors get out of the esports scene? Ooh, you mean people who like support team, who like pay for teams, like as in Navi, Or do you mean like the sponsors of COC Esports? What an all base building server do you own? I don't own any. I just do Blueprint Media. I just do the YouTube. Yes, Navi. What do they get out of it? I mean, they'll be trying to sell merchandise, but it'll be mainly about like just exposure. I mean, obviously Navi doesn't need extra exposure, but Clash is not that expensive an esport. You don't make a lot of money from it, but they don't really pay much for obvious reasons. But it's all about exposure and marketing. I really like the E-Dragon in this army comp. Look at the chains it should be able to get here. Doing damage to that single Inferno. We see the Archer Queen has activated both Invis towers and removed both sweep. No, the sweepers are on here. That must be just builder huts. But regardless, has activated both Invis towers and the dragons are coming in here. And the way KLAUS is doing this air spam is really interesting. We're going to see the overgrowth of the town hall and then kind of an electron essentially with this. And I mean, look at the value that the electron gets. And look, we're 40 seconds in and we are at 70%. And that is exactly why he's doing this version of the army. It is super quick. Now, it's not the most reliable version of air spam. There are probably a couple of better variants, but this will definitely get the job done for you, and it will get the job done nice and quickly. We freeze for the queen to help her out. We don't really have a lot of spells left. You don't have a million spells with this army, but hopefully KLAUS should pop the Royal Champion ability any second with the Seeking Shield, and he's just 3-starred in Legends League in 70 seconds. Alright, we are definitely doing a comparison. Ryu just tripled me a couple times this season. Your subscribers are 69k, I know, right? Has anyone tried Fireball Hybrid? No. I can't imagine that would be that good. It'd be interesting. But I can't imagine it'd be amazing. Hog Miner or Air Hybrid using Super Minions? Air Hybrid with Super Minion, or it was called Flybrid. Alright, we're going to try this again, KLAUS. Please do not mess up. KLAUS is doing some live attacks on the channel for us today, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you want to see us when we go live. And what's really interesting today is he's doing different armies across his accounts. So for instance, on this account and a couple of others, he's coming in with air spam, but it is a different version of air spam. Also, his warden is so dumb. Why is the warden not following the bigger group of dragons here? This is a little unfortunate. Anyways, as I was saying, he's doing a different version of air spam here. We've got the overgrowth spell on it, but he's not going to use the overgrowth spell like you normally see. And mainly, you're not going to see him use the blimp or the stone slammer here like you normally see. He's using it for an electron. So he has, as of so far today, he has not clone blimp the town hall. He's electroning to get a nice funnel and some awesome value in the center of the base. But you can see the downside of the E-Dragon and the overgrowth there is the E-Dragon can actually chain through overgrowth buildings. It will not damage any of them, but it can definitely chain. And the problem with that is that it's not going to do any damage, whereas if it was targeting something it could do damage to, it's obviously going to do a bit more damage. And this is the third intro I've done that's gone horrifically. Who's the best COC player of all time? For me, it's Bernal. I think Bernal probably top 5, but I wouldn't have him any higher than that. People like Ast and Yo-Yo and, oh, I'm forgetting. Linade are all insane. You can even have Itsu up there if you want to go as far back as when he was competing. He was insane. And then you've got the newer generation of the stars as the KLAUS, Gaku. Like, there's so many. It's not a fail, but it's definitely not worth putting in a video saying, which one's better? I do not know who that is. We could try it in WHF. What, this? Using the blimp as the funnel is kind of genius for the Dragon Arm. Kept all the dragons close together. I agree. Hi, I have a good army. Can this work in meta? Hydra and overgrowth with bats. I just don't think bats are that strong at Town Hall 16. And to be honest, I don't think bats will ever be strong again. Because of the spell towers. Because if you're running a rage tower, you're obviously going to run multi-infernos, because there's no point running a rage tower with a single inferno. And if you're running a poison tower, well, obviously that counters bats, because bats cannot go anywhere near a poison tower. And then if you're running an invis tower, that messes with the bat's pathing. So all the spell towers in their own way kind of hard counter, either directly or indirectly hard counter bats. And then the scatter shots, obviously. Oh, come on, KLAUS. Please! We're going to try and record an intro attack for the first time ever. We have KLAUS live on the stream here. He started off with the giant arrow there, gets rid of one of the sweepers. Unfortunately, it's not the sweeper that's facing his army. Now, if you want to see more KLAUS live attacks, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do this live once a month with him and Stars. But the interesting thing about his live attacks today and what we're going to be kind of doing in the video today is looking at his attacks, because he's doing different armies on his accounts. On some of his accounts currently, he's doing Root Rider spam with quite a few druids, might I add. And on the other one, he's doing this new type of dragon spam that I haven't seen before. It's dragon spam with an Electron elsewhere on the base. Then he's going to overgrowth the Town Hall. So we're not clone blimping the Town Hall with this. We are using the E-Dragon with the clone spell, and look at how much it can clear out. And this attack strategy is so good because it's ridiculously fast, but it's also really effective. Dragons struggle with funneling, and KLAUS is using the blimp specifically to funnel his main group of dragons. And look at this. This is going to be a 75-second 3-star attack. Okay, not 75-second, but 80-second 3-star attack. That is insane in Legends League when you can't plan for the hit. So, we've seen what the Dragon spam can do. What can the Root Rider spam do? Alright. Finally. Alright. Kazuma more consistent than Bernal. Yeah, but Kazuma's resume is not as long. He hasn't been around as long. And I say that as the biggest Kazuma fanboy ever. Let's see what KLAUS can do with the Root Rider spam here, and we can talk about some of the benefits and weaknesses of both. Now, it's worth noting KLAUS is running the Rage Gem here, because he's got the 3 of these druids on the troops. I like it. My theory is anytime you have more than 2 Druids bring the Rage Gem. If you've got 2 or less Druids, then bring the Healing Tome when it comes to Root Rider spam. We got the King and Queen on one side, then the Siege Barracks and the Royal Champion on the other, and this funnel is set up perfectly. We've got a jump spell for the King to get even more value, and then only 1 Overgrowth is needed with this army, particularly when you're running the Rage Gem, because the troops are going to tear through the base super quickly. They're not going to have all the healing that the Heal Tome has, so you need to get through the base faster, and therefore there's no point having a second Overgrowth, because I mean, look at this. By the time this first Overgrowth ends, there is not going to be a whole lot of base left over. Let's have a look at the hero equipment on the Royal Champion. Standard. It's not like what we're seeing with the Dragon, where when you're using the Dragon spam, your Royal Champion is far more isolated. So using the Rocket Spear that we saw KLAUS use in the first attack there makes more sense. And then if you're using the Rocket Spear, obviously you want to use the Seeking Shield with it. How quick was that? Alright. Hooked is best attacker. No, Hook's a big noob. What are you talking about? Stop spitting that nonsense. Hooked has no idea what he's doing. Oh, I've missed the start of this. Oh, I need to relax anyway. Does BP pay Na'Vi to stream? Not Na'Vi. Directly. I'm the best player? Yes, you are. Kazuma is the current esports king? I mean, surely the esports king currently would either be someone on the team that won the first ticket or someone who's a current world champion. Like P. Castro, although I can understand why you wouldn't say P. Castro given how much he fell. Obviously, he's still a good player, but kind of had an unfortunate year. But Kazuma's definitely up there. I mean, he's been, what, top 5 hit rate multiple years now. Actually, I don't think he did last year, but multiple years before that. $112? Oh, geez, that's quicker than I thought it was. That's the only downside. People like, Hooked, can you teach us how to use the army? It's like, nah, I can't. They tripled before I could get out 5 words. Whew. But yeah, I'd love to see Hybrid come back. I'd love to see Bats come back. Drag Bat was my favorite attack strategy at Town Hall 13, and I was good at it. Drag Bat nearly got me to a qualifier in Worlds. Hey, can you show a video on how to use this army? Like the Root Rider spam or the Dragon? I mean, we've shown KLAUS attacks multiple seasons now. Alright, KLAUS. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, I would have loved to have shown this too. God damn. Itsu once said Na'Vi play, I mean, he would know better than me, get paid 500 per month from all tournament prizes. Normally it's done like percentage and then you get a base salary. So you get like, say, for instance, when one of my teams was getting picked up, it was going to be, what was it? It's like, as a team, I think it was 500 a month. And then we get like 80% of winnings. So I assume, based on the way that sounds, Na'Vi get a base rate 500 and then get tournament winnings? I don't know. I want Pee Wee Wee back. Yeah, I want the Chinese Smash Army. I loved that. That was so much fun with the Pekkas and the Super Wizards. That was a good army, but Super Wizards are just never going to be meta again. They don't have enough hit points. Killing Blizzards sucked. I understand why they nerfed the Blimp, but can they give the Super Wizards some more hit points? Is it hard to join a pro team? I think it's really hard. A couple of years ago, the way you would get kind of noticed, because it's hard to get noticed anymore, is you do really well in Legends League, so people notice you and you start playing like 5v5 wars with other people that are good in Legends League and then move your way through and get noticed. How do you get noticed now? You can't get noticed in Legends League. There are so many different teams. There are no big breakdown wars, so people don't like communicate with each other, with other pro players, and make contacts. I would hate to be trying to break into the esports scene today. Oh, why am I not jumping to the attack quickly? That was brain dead. Am I going to miss a third attack in a row? What the hell is this base? Unusual base here, but let's see how KLAUS will take it down with the power of dragons. And interestingly enough, he's not starting off with the blimp, because we've seen him use the blimp, not with the warden ability, but the blimp separately. Now we're going to see him use the stone slammer as like a proper electron. Look at how good that E-Dragon is on the top side, my word. That was insane. And this E-Dragon, oh, we've got to watch this chain. Come on, pop off. Oh, chain through the overgrowth spell. That's the only thing I don't really like about this army. You kind of make it possible for the E-Dragons to get no value. It's also interesting because this is an anti-2 base, so the town hall's in the center. On the other bases, the town hall wasn't. So it was much easier for the overgrowth to not be as annoying for the army, because the dragons wouldn't be that close to the town hall, so it wouldn't affect their pathing. But the dragons kind of missed the town hall here, because they'd already gone past it by the time the overgrowth ends, but it doesn't really matter. Town hall last building to go down, slightly risky, but is anything ever risky for KLAUS? A lot of people are using the magic mirror. I think a lot of people are giving it a good go. I think it's genuinely a real... I think all of the Queen equipment's really good. The Queen equipment is what equipment was meant to be. Okay, he's not live, so let's talk about this. So the Archer Puppet needs a buff, obviously. Let's just not even talk about that. The Giant Arrow is really cool, because it's not broken, but it allows you to do something that makes the rest of the attack really powerful. So I really like the Giant Arrow. The Frozen Arrow is good, because if you didn't have Frozen Arrow, you cannot Queen Charge at Town Hall 16. So it's kind of necessary. I know people don't think it's an epic, but genuinely that amount of DPS increase is insane. 164, crazy. Invis Vial's OP. The Healer Puppet is awesome. It allows something new for the Queen. And the Magic Mirror is something really cool as well. I think all of them are strong, but balanced. Whereas you go to freaking any of the other hero equipment, like the Warden's got 3 broken hero equipment. Hook, change your name to a Wind Trader. Yeah, but I have to join the clan as well, and I also, you know, I just did a video outing them all. I think it would look pretty bad, and that if I ended that and was like, you know what, haha, joke's on them. I'm morally superior here. I will Wind Trade myself. Oh, E-Dragon, pop off. Woo! Pop off again. Nice. God, E-Dragon trains are so satisfying. I never understood all the hate E-Dragon attackers got. E-Dragons are a legit army, in my opinion. I respect E-Dragons. Oh my god, he tripled this in 64 seconds. 65, 66. Do you think it's better to use the Rage? It depends the purpose. I think that's a really cool toss-up, Spiky Ball versus Rage Vial. I use the Rage Vial because I'm just trying to clear out one compartment. But if you want more total value, the Spiky Ball's better. But if you want specific targets, the Rage Vial's awesome. Hooked, leak, little bit of next update. Yes, good point. Here, I will leak it all. So Legends League, they are bringing ultra hard mode. It's not just hard mode, but you have to... At the start of the Legends League day, you have to pick 2 of your heroes that you're not going to use the entire day. And that's it. Ultra hard mode. Was that a good leak? Finally. What a perfect way to finish this video, comparing the two armies KLAUS is doing, and look at that. The double invis tower gets hard countered by the giant arrow. And what I like about the giant arrow and double invis towers is you don't have to be a pro. Like, you do have to be really good to get sweepers, which it looks like KLAUS got both the sweepers as well. Oh my god, what a giant arrow value that was. But with when it's just invis towers, you just have to hit buildings within the range. And that is definitely a whole lot easier to do. And we're going to use the blimp for the other side, and we're going to electron the final invis tower on the base. And yep, this base is completely crushed, and this looks like it's going to be quick as well. So to sum up, Root Riders are definitely simpler. Definitely simpler than this attack strategy, and you will often overkill the base harder. But not as quick as from what we've seen today. It's still extremely quick. Yes, still extremely quick, but probably not as quick as this. That was a triple in 1 minute. I couldn't even get all my finishing thoughts in. Both armies are OP. Pick what you want to use. There is no wrong options. What a freaking awesome way to finish the video. And then I just need to get one more Root Rider hit in, I think. Or two more. Gee, no. How many more? Yeah, two more. Come on, KLAUS. Give me some good Root Rider content. Oh, I think this is one of his Root Rider accounts. Yeah! What was the last base he hit with this? Hopefully you guys are getting a bit of idea for the content creation process right here. Do you think SC will ever... I don't think it's possible to fully fix. Just make it as difficult for them as possible, yeah. Double Rage Tower. This is probably the style of base that I like hitting the least with Root Rider spam, but I really like that jump spell. Did he open up the core? I hope he did. That would be really nice. Siege Barracks one side, yet again. King and Queen the other with the jump spell to set a deep, deep funnel, and hopefully the King here will go inside the core, but the Queen's got to get rid of that cannon really quickly. Oh, the King's going after the Headhunter. Seeing a lot of Headhunters in defensive CCs, and I recommend them because they slow down the King so much. You see the Super Dragon here trying its best, but it probably won't do a whole lot. The Raged Wizard's helping out, and even if the Raged Wizard didn't, you've got the Lizard on the Grand Warden exactly for this purpose. Although I can't see the Lizard. Oh, the Lizard went down. Okay, that was kind of fortunate then with the Wizard. But I mean, look at how quickly he's gone through the base. Yes, Super Dragons. Hydra and the air drag attacks that we're seeing as opposed to the ground drag attacks. I'm having a moment here. But dragon attacks are probably quicker than Root Rider spam, but look at how overkill this is. The attack is super simple to execute. No sweepers to deal with, none of that. You just roll over the base. Okay, that'll work. Not my best. Not my best. Next Warden ability have bug? What do you mean a bug? I think my favorite thing is, you know, everything gets leaked so far in advance, whether it's accurate or not. And like plenty of things have been leaked that haven't happened, but people still 100% trust the leaks. Oh. Tunnel 17 definitely comes new level for normal equipments. Yeah, I think we'll get level 21 normal equipment. New levels? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Darker. That was ages ago and I missed it. I hope there's new levels for arch towers and cannons. Yeah, there should be. Damn it. Oh, I already got Root Rider on a box base anyway. I just need one more hit, and I've got the video for KLAUS and the video for Stars, and we'll post that over the next couple of days. Obviously, all of you here will have seen it before, so I'm sorry for that. But most people, A, wouldn't have, and B, hopefully it's good content. Do you guys prefer for videos live attacks or not? Especially if I'm doing them myself. Do you prefer live attacks or replays? I've been doing a lot of replays recently, but that's because I've been, you know, pushing up high in Legends. This is crushed. Jeez. Live? I think the problem is that a few of the times I did live attacks, I just didn't cast that well. Because I'm doing a live attack. When is the update? No idea. My theory on it is that October will probably not have an update because it'll be focused on they'll have a Clash of Wayne event again. I wonder if they'll bring the Lava Loon back and see if they can bait people in with it. But Clash of Wayne will happen, so if there was going to be an update, it'd probably be next month. I think this is one of his air spam armies. No, okay. It is a box. We've already had a box. Ah, stuff it. Yeah, that's definitely one thing all-seeing. Another Root Rider hit. We're going to get lots of attacks in this video because KLAUS is 3-starring bases so quickly. Now, what is one of the reasons we don't see a lot of box bases in Legends League these days? Particularly box bases like this, the OG style of box. Well, it's because the Town Hall is simply too easy to suey. And that is not a good thing at all in this meta. Worth noting, KLAUS is bringing the Magic Mirror on his little Queen Walk here. Seen a lot of Magic Mirror at the moment. I think it could definitely be good, but there is an inherent risk with using it like this right here. It took quite a while for our queens to finish off the Town Hall, and in fact, they barely get it down. Let's see if the Poison Lizard is up, and look at this. This is exactly why, if you're not using your King and Queen with your Root Rider spam, you bring the Lizard with the Warden instead of the Diggy. The Diggy is definitely stronger, but you don't need the Diggy. Like, the only way you fail is if the Super Dragon takes out all your armies. That stun effect is not going to be the difference between tripling and not. And yet again, a really quick attack showing you why these exposed Town Halls, you can't have them at Town Hall 16. It is far too easy to 3-star if the Town Hall is so far on the edge of the base because the Root Riders just run over the core of the base. Alright. There you go. We got a video. Destro is my friend. Oof. As in, oof, because he got tripled. Destro hit me up a while ago when I was pushing one season for a deal. But I've heard so many deals of scams coming, and I don't know if Destro is or not. But I was like, I'm just going to play it safe. So I've never done one. I thought BK Giant Gauntlet. I think the thing that annoys me about the Giant Gauntlet is I can understand why being giant, right, you're going to do more area damage and less damage coming on. Is this really needed? Let me make that bigger. Like, why the self-healing? You don't need it. Look at the freaking, like, why? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different cool things with it, right? Like, the frozen arrow has 2. It slows it down for 3 seconds, and it has extra DPS. The spiky ball has 2 active cool things. The hero boosts are nice, though, admittedly. But, like, why do you need 8 million things on the giant gauntlet? It's already strong. Just remove the self-healing entirely. Why do you need Lava Loon back? Just use Broom Witches. But the Broom Witches are an event trip. They're going to be gone in a week. Didn't Supercell say Lava Loon was too much? No idea. Mashup Madness was a good event. I want to do a video on why events will never be as good as the Halloween event. Because the reason the Halloween event was good was because the game was... It drastically changed the game. The game was so hard to triple, and then they made it possible to triple. Right? Whereas at the moment, the game is so easy that... Like, we've seen stars today, right, guys? Completely overkill almost every base with the Broom Witch. But the Broom Witch still is used far less than Root Riders, because Root Riders are a stronger troop. Like, if the event troop's nowhere near as strong as a normal troop, no one's going to use them, right? And then people are going to be like, well, this event isn't as good because blah, blah, blah. Like, the event was good because it changed the game drastically. And it made people have more fun. They need to do something... If the game's this easy, events will never be that good. Just fact. For instance, the Giant Throw is my favorite event troop of all time. But no one used it because you had to use 10% of your brain to get value with it. And why would you do that when you can use -5% and Root Rider spam? No one was using those event troops. But the Giant Throw was insane. It was a second fireball. They test down on 16 meta using Halloween event? Maybe. The Witch Whisperer. Then why aren't you using the Broom Witch? I haven't used event troops once. See, that interests me when people aren't using event troops. Why? They're only going to be in the game for a little bit, and I know some people don't like them, but I think they're really fun. Yeah, the Broom Witch is overpowered, but it's a fun troop. The event probably goes for a bit too long, and it's very unsatisfying how easy it is, but the Broom Witch is fun. And, like, all the event troops are fun. Like, this is my problem with Clash of Clans, is it's such a game of habit for people. People are genuinely happy to use the same attack strategy for years. And I think that's one of the problem with a lot of the casual players currently, right? They use the same attack strategy over and over. A lot of them are still... If you go and play, like, a mixed breakdown 10v10 war... as a regular search, you'll run into a lot of pretty bad clans, and a lot of them are still using Super Archer Clone Hydra. Even though Super Archer Clone has not been good for a while, Hydra's still obviously relatively strong, but Super Archer Clone is not that good. Like, there was way less people using Root Riders in these new noob clans, we'll call them, than you think. Because they don't engage with new content at all. They're just happy doing the same thing forever. And it's people like that who are struggling to triple who then gets the game made really easy for them. And I think that's the biggest problem Supercell have. They have to cater the meta to people who aren't trying. Like, I don't care, you don't need to spend a million years in friendly challenges getting better, but you can play with different attack strategies that are better. And because you're catering to people who are complaining when they don't triple, but are still using the same attack strategy forever, the people who do change based on the meta, are getting robbed. But the meta still had to be easier than Town Hall 15, let's be clear. Town Hall 15 was way too hard. Do you think the Broom Witch is stronger than the Royal Ghost? I think it's got less direct counters. The Royal Ghost had counters to it. Oh my god, I just seamlessly clicked one of Star's attacks. I thought I was looking at KLAUS. Oh, let's still watch Stars anyway. Exactly, Juretzel. I hope I got that right. Hero dive or king dive for Root Rider spam, no jump? Up to you. I did a whole video on how to funnel Root Rider attacks. Probably 2-3 weeks ago. I did a whole video on it, so you can go have a look at that. It's got the top 7 ways to funnel. I think I missed one. I forget what someone said in the comment that I didn't have in the video. Is Stars now trying to swag his Warden ability? Okay, he didn't. Changing it up is risky. Well, that, for me, is the biggest problem with the Root Riders, is that you can be good with them immediately. So they've given people a false sense of reward. So now no one wants to try a new attack strategy, because even if Hydra, like the drag, let's say KLAUS's army is using earlier today, even if that became stronger than Root Riders, people are still more likely to use Root Riders because they're just easier to use. You can be instantly good with them. Whereas that Dragon army, yeah, it's easy, but you can definitely fail with it at the start. Once you're good at it, you won't, but you can definitely fail with it at the start. So people don't want to fail at all ever. There is no learning curve. Root Riders removed a learning curve from the game. So if you can be good at something immediately, why would you ever switch? Even if you're never going to get any better at that army. That's why I think Root Riders will be used for so long. Even if they're like the 5th best army in the game. Just because if people switch to the stronger armies, they're going to be worse for a little bit. That's me. Oh, soz. My point isn't to... I'm not blaming people if they don't change army or if they stay on Root Riders. That's Supercell's fault. It's up to them to kind of, know how their player base interacts with each army. Been using Recall Super Dragon. It's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I agree. So, for instance, I can enjoy doing Root Rider spam for a day for a video for you guys. Okay, there's a gap. I'm going to do 2 attacks. Oh, I switched to the wrong account. I can live with doing Root Riders for a day, but then it bores me. I like to change up the attack strategies relatively frequently. Fair enough, all seeing eye. I mean, I don't think you'll lose them that quickly. I actually had a good day on Mushroom today. We had 2 defenses. Lucky me. Here you go, chat. You get to see 2 live attacks from me. Lucky you. Alright, we got to figure out what we want to fireball first. And then, can we get a flame flinger off that? I want to try and fireball that scatter shot, because I'll get the CC as well. I'll get a lot of value with that. So I need to get the Warden in range of that ground bow. Then what we're going to do... is just play with the mortar. My flame flinger, my Warden will be alright. Then I always put like balloons, because there is a lot of people that put Teslas on the outside these days. Sneaky little people. And then Coco Balloon. That gold storage is going to be a bit of a nuisance, but my Warden should go in. Now, a lot of people with this attack strategy focus... Oh, shoot. Focus on getting insane... like, they'll use the invis to path their fireball in. But that's just so much unnecessary, like, talent. I'm going to need to get the Rage Tower here. Like, it's just unnecessary spell usage. I'm more than happy just being patient. I'm not in a rush with this attack strategy. We should target the water next. The scatter next. Beautiful. We get to where we want. Goodbye, core of the base. I think I damaged the town hall too. So I want to get to that before a builder hut fixes it. Now, I believe my flame flinger should open after the multi. So it might pull my warden. Are you kidding? There's a cocoa balloon right there. That's stupid. That is stupid. Hopefully my Yetis go outside the base here. Oh my god, the builder's doing a good job there. And basically, whenever you want with this attack strategy, you start the, what's its name? The Broom Witches. I'm gonna spam it from the worst possible spot. Let's go into as much damage as possible. I'm gonna rage the Headhunters. And look at that, you tripled! Congratulations! Congratulations! You triple with an insane amount of time left for a Warden Charge attack strategy. Sorry. No! KLAUS! Thank you, KLAUS. Can everyone in the chat say thank you, KLAUS? I want all of it. There's 89 of you in chat. I want to see at least 15 of you. Say thank you, KLAUS. KLAUS was awesome. Really cool watching you experiment. I know KLAUS's English isn't amazing, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Good luck. Damn it, chat. I would have paused my live attack. What do I even want to go for with this? Nice chat. Classy. You're all awesome. I think I can... Woo! Boy. As soon as that goes down, I can get the baby dragon down. If there's a Tesla right here, I don't want to pull it till right now. Can we protect the baby dragon? Beautiful. Nice job. Oh my god, I just about placed a rage on the grass there. That would have been... Well, I said bad, but it wouldn't have been really that bad. Oh. Nice. Should we go looking for another Tesla? No other Tesla there. I think my warden goes in here. Nice defensive CEC. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that'll be right. Oh, my word. All ground targeting stuff over here. I nearly could have gotten it all out with the baby drag, but I did not have my baby drag anymore. Which is fine. I'm not even going for a wizard tower with this. I'm probably not that good with this attack strategy, but it's so strong. Doesn't matter. Okay, Queen. You go your own way. Oh, my iPad fell down. I mean, can you guys see why this attack strategy is kind of strong? It's just so hard to fail. How am I meant to fail this? Warden charging's easy. Putting your king and queen down on a tile's easy. The flame fling is easy. Everything's easy. Chat, that's awesome. Nice to see you all thanking him. Alright. Job done. Yay! To be fair, 2 days of defending a row, but I'm only at 58.73. Ugh. I'm not even top of Australia. I feel like Mecha is more powerful than Broom Witches. I think the Mecha has the ability to be more powerful, but it has a more glaring weakness. Like, funneling the Mecha is difficult. It's got a mind of its own, but it's undoubtedly strong. I just think the Broom Witch is just more reliable, and you're always going to pick consistency in a high hit rate meta. In a low hit rate meta, you'll pick potential over consistency, though, yeah. Warden does a lot of work, yeah. Did Itsu genuinely say that? Oh, that's funny. I do Queen Charge Mecha? Okay, that's cool. Now, I've got a lot of time for Itsu. I think we've got a good relationship, and I think we both respect each other. I don't know how he feels about that opinion. That's probably not his best opinion he's ever had. Because I agree, it's definitely... I knew when I made the video that it would get a reasonable amount of views, right? But, it's like... I think if you're only doing something for clicks, that means that there's no substance to the video. Let me switch back and see if there's any more stars or KLAUS hits. It means you only care about doing views, right? That's what it for clicks is. But I'm genuinely trying to show people what it's like. I can't show Ryuta. I was genuinely trying to inform people, show what it's like. This is clearly the worst win trading season ever. So I was trying to make a difference. I'm not necessarily trying to get people banned, but I'm trying... Like, if I didn't offer the solution at the end, maybe. But I haven't seen many people talk about that solution at the end. I mean... I don't know. I think you could make a case that most videos are done just for clicks. Yeah, the mecha can go badly. I mean, one thing I like about Itsu is he's honest. There's not a lot of honest people in a fake world. But yeah, I tried to make a difference. If he thinks it's for that clicks, oh well. It's not like, you know, he's a content creator as well. It's not like no one's ever made a video for clicks. I think as long as you don't overdo it, that's fine. I'm not doing a video like that every day. But oh well, I'm not going to let it get to me. Yeah, the mechas, the Warden is really bad at following the mechas. Alright, chat, that is all of the attacks today. I know it said 3 hours on the thumbnail, but I don't think you can be upset about 2.5 hours. I'm going to... If you've got any final questions whilst this attack's going in, I'll try and get to all of them. And then we'll head off. In terms of content to come, I don't know what we're posting today. I might post some of these live hits and just edit it straight after the stream here. In terms of content to look forward to, I don't have anything... Let me get my Discord up. I can't remember what I've got cooking. What have I got cooking? Nothing crazy. Yeah, I'll admit, nothing crazy. Next month, though, guys. I know it's not quite next month yet, but I would say stay tuned onto the channel within the next week. Something interesting's coming, and it will affect next month. And there is hope, but that is about all I can say. That is about all I can put on it. W hooked. Oh, thanks, Zeds. Thank you. And yep, this base got wrecked. Yet again. What an easy attack strategy. I'm going to try and get another perfect day on the final day coming up. And that way, it will be the perfect event for me. not failing once during the entirety of the event, at least for the season. Is it worth going to Legends if you're upgrading your base? Yeah, I think you can... Depends how many attacks you do per day. If you do more than 12 attacks per day, then don't come to Legends. But if you don't, then Legends, you get good loot from it. You don't have any loot taken from you. That's a huge thing. The ore bonus is fantastic in Legends as well. Honestly, yeah, I'd recommend farming in Legends. I don't know if I'll ever farm outside of Legends just because of how important ores are. And you get so many more ores in Legends than you do in Titan and Masters. Bro told us nothing, but something but nothing at the same time. I mean, it's called an NDA. Have you guys used your magic medals yet? Is that what these are? I'm hanging on to the last ones just in case I decide to get... Because some of the time towards the end of it, they give out those links that have free medals on it. And I might buy some ores at the last second. But there's still a week left. There is so much more to that issue, Josh. But fair enough. Going to shake up the Root Rider meta? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not going to lie. Fake Legends, great for farming and earning ores. Yeah. I mean, low Legends is so chill. Low Legends is quite fun. You defend all the time. I just can't make content out of low Legends. The bases are that bad. Oh. Like, the decoration is cool, but that is blinding. This is literal pay to win. You didn't get the... Nah. I'm not that interested. Balloon. I'm not that interested in decorations. I mean, that is so annoying on my eyes. Nah, minimal decorations. I just keep the ones that spawn in your village. Max my town on 16 after 3 years. Nice! Damn, that's quicker than I thought it would be. Still way too long. Why didn't you get the kawaii? I mean, I don't know why you put that word in front of it. I just don't really like the decoration. It's called the Kawaii Giant, though. Alright. The cool thing is... Oh my god. Okay, you guys are lucky. I'm not ending stream yet, apparently. We're watching one last stars hit. The cool thing is, I'm in a clan, Mega Sultan, and I'm nowhere near the bottom. Which is nice. Oh my god, look at that! Do you guys see that spiky ball? Damages both of those, and there's no builder hut nearby, and takes out the poison tower. Yeah, that's so broken. But nicely done, Sabir. Maxing out in this game is a struggle. I'm so curious what you guys think of the magic mirror, because that magic mirror there got no value. Because the problem with magic mirror is it doesn't allow your main queen to heal much. In saying that, I believe the magic mirror is still currently bugged with the health recovery. I don't notice my queen gets that much health recovery, and she's meant to get like 900 with it, which is about a quarter of her health bar. But I haven't been looking hard enough today or on my attacks to know for sure. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I still overkill the base. Another swagged Royal Champion. That feels like a good way to end the video. What's your favorite troop, Holden? I asked this. I am genuinely interested, but if I end stream before I get your answer, I am sorry. It was a bad time for me to ask. I've at max, it feels great, yeah. I would love to max more of my equipment, but I'm trying to be more relatable for you guys at home. That's why I haven't maxed the Fireball, so I'm still forced to bring 2 Earthquakes. It still is level 26 though, but I finally maxed the Gauntlet because I had too many medals, I had to use them. Got to start saving up though, guys. I don't even know if there's a new equipment next month, but I am saving up just in case there is. Goblin, respect. Respect, I like that. Alright guys, it's been real. 2 hours, 40 minutes. We probably saw 50 to 60 attacks of KLAUS and stars today. So you can't say that this channel doesn't have the most stars and KLAUS content. We just do it all in one go. But seriously, if you want to see more stars and KLAUS content, there is more on the channel that isn't just the live attacks. We do a video with just their attacks every month. It's not like, you know, it's not like the war streamers who will post a video with them in the thumbnail, but it's only one attack. We get more attacks than that. Obviously, no shade to the war guys, though. Their casting's genuinely good, and I wish I was as good a caster as them. And on that somber note, I'm going to head off. We'll be live next month at some point to see more live attacks from stars and hopefully KLAUS as well, with maybe an improved Legends League meta, but I guess we'll wait